Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our stand. So we are ICCA International Center for Culinary Arts in Abu Dhabi. This is our students. So they have graduated already, and they will help us with some demos and introduction of our dishes today for you guys. So now, today we will prepare some kind of cottage cheese pancakes. I don't know, have you heard about them? Some kind of from Eastern Europe, very common for the breakfast dish. Sirniki, nothing? No? Okay. Let me start to mix, cook. Then maybe you will try and maybe you will recall the memory. Maybe you tried one somewhere, but you didn't recognize the name. Okay, so what we're gonna do now, we need to have some cottage cheese. So cottage cheese, normally we are cooking at home from the labne or from the milk, full fat milk. So we are keeping on the bowl, big pots, very slow heat. And then of course it gives you the opportunity under some kind of temperature, 60 to 70. And then we're gonna remove it, we're gonna keep them for the straining, the extra liquids. And then after maybe overnight, the extra liquids will go, so we will get some cottage cheese. Ricotta, maybe, if you heard in Italy they have. So then what we need to have some kind of equercs to the mixture. To make the flavor, it can be whatever you want to put in. In our case, we will put some lemon zest and vanilla. But of course, at home, you can add lots of different yummy things like dry fruits, nuts, chocolates. You can reduce the sugar, you can substitute with a honey, because we need to add, in our case, the icing sugar inside. If you want to have it less, like sugarless at all, you can add a little bit of honey, coconut sugars, all this less sweetened agents, right? Do not get too much sweets. So normally we used to have it for the breakfast. We accomplish it with jams or with the fresh berry coulis. If it's summertime, of course, with the fresh berries, and with the sour cream mousse or just a sour cream, chocolate sauce, as well as you like to have in a family or for the breakfast. What the favorite caramel one? For sure, you have a kids. It's very common for us to make the dish for the kids. For the breakfast, they like to dip in all these different sauces to eat with all this. Complements around. So what we need to do, we will take the cottage cheese. We're gonna mix together. Then we're gonna add our vanilla, lemon zest, can be lime zest. Then we have equercs. Icing sugar and flour. After that, we are slightly mixing all the mix together. So when the mix looks very nice and smooth, then we try to, when we put it in the surface, and we will roll the small pancake shapes before we're gonna fry them. So this is exactly the good time if you wanna add some dry fruits, some nuts, berries inside to put in before you're gonna shape them and before we're gonna start to cook them on the pot. So this is the one. Before we're gonna shape it, we will start to reheat our pan. It's very crucial because when you will shape the pancakes and you will keep them outside for a long time, they will release a little bit more extra liquids, so then gonna be too much sticky to fry them after that. So in the same time, before we're gonna shape them, we're gonna put our frying pan on. Then we need to make a little bit flour on top of our surface to shape the pancakes. Yeah. Then we need to cut them into smaller portions. We can always use the extra flour to shape them and to dust them from both sides to prevent the sticking to the table. And we need to roll into the small pancake size. So one is done. Flip over. So always it's better of the portions you can make them for the kids a little bit smaller, for the normal breakfast a little bit bigger. Then we need to control the cooking time only. We need to just make the golden color from both sides, and they are more than the done. So normally we use our butter for the frying or normal olive or normal oil. So let's melt first the butter in our case. As well, we need to wait until our cooking pan will be heated properly. Otherwise, now it's quite cold a little bit. So if I will put them now, and then they will not gain that nice and crispy crust on top. So by that time, we can add extra heat. By the time we are going back to our pancakes and continue to shape them. And the last. So shaping is done. At the same time, we are checking our pan if it's ready to move on. Also make sure you will not overheat them, otherwise too hot pan is also not good. We are dusting our pancakes into the flour, so when we will transfer it to the really overheated pan, it's gonna be burned straight away. So should be medium heat. Then we try to cook them up. I can see the smoke. Extra butter. So only the cooking process, always we need to manage our temperature, otherwise if it will be too hot, of course it's gonna be too much colors. Let me take this. Let's flip over. Not yet. We can always add the heat on. So it's always matter of the heat. Too hot, not good. Low heat, as well not good. Should be proper temperature, should be medium heat. Then we will have our pancake cooked. We will gain the needed crust. Normally we are cooking this dish for the breakfast. What do you like to have for the breakfast? In general, only cooked eggs or some kind of cottage cheese-based dishes, crepes, pancakes, waffles. This is really good. Can be considered as a more healthy option for the breakfast to have. If you want to reduce, in general, the sugar and so. Nowadays, everybody will try to be healthy. Get into the shape. As well, we're gonna have it with some berries and sour cream. Sour cream. Let's mix a little bit more. After the cooking, of course, we need to have some paper towel to remove the extra fats, which is still will be with our pancakes. So then it will be not so full of fat. Icing sugar. If we do have summer season, of course, we use the fresh berries. If it's already like winter season, we will cook the coulis or jams or something and such. So to have more flavors to it, I just flip it up. Oh, one moment, let me finish. Almost done. Apparently we have heat only from the medium side. These two. Let's move down. Oh, too much heat. Okay. Yeah, just finish to fry them and that's it. Do we have a spoon? Done. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna finish it with the sauce and fresh berries. Let them put in the. Strawberry ketchup. Yes, in the end. Some fresh berries, of course. Mint leaves. And icing sugar. For those who like more sweets. So we have already prepared the small one? Yeah, the smaller one. We can just share with you and with the sauce, without? No sauce? No berry sauce? No sauce? Why not? The one with the sauce? With the- One more? Yes, it's. Yeah, in some of the cuisines, they really do different ways, and they use the gottages in different type of ways. In ravioli, in dumplings. In our case, we use also for the pancakes. As I said, it's really common for us to have for the breakfast, just with the different toppings and flavors according to your family preferences, especially the kids. If you do the small ones, they love to eat them. And as I said, it's quite, you can have a consideration like as a healthy option. Nowadays, it's everybody tries to get slim and fit, so that's why.